Podcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are joining us, GWT family from around the globe. This is your ambassador and friend, Katrina Naylor, coming to you live from Perth in Western Australia. I hope everyone's having an amazing day today. We're going to be going through the Phase 6 releases, and today, for those that are on the call that possibly are still a little bit unsure about all the releases, these calls are the opportunity for you to ask questions and have them answered by many of the leaders within the company. So it's really important that we all, stop this war on confusion within the business, and so that's what these calls are for as leaders, so you can pass this critical information down to your team. So I'm just going to get straight into it, and I'm going to basically, if you've got any questions as we go, please raise your hand or put it in the questions box, and I'll answer them as we go through the slides. We'll see how far we get. We might not get through the whole presentation tonight, but that's okay. Also, just wanted to, sorry, I just cut out then. So guys, we'll go through the Phase 6 releases. So starting with, we're now called an EMAL or EMAL operators, so everyone should be aware of that now. I still catch myself saying VDM, and so we just really need to transition over to that EMAL. And the reason for that is we've obviously simplified and eliminated confusion. EMAL obviously makes more sense to our prospects when we're talking to them, and luxury consultants may also be known as an EMAL operator or a luxury consultant, so the choice is theirs. So that's the first one. So that's pretty basic. Hopefully everyone understands that. So we've shifted away from VDM. This is one that I've had a lot of questions asked since I did the training yesterday. I've had a lot of questions come in around the personal volume and how people can generate more personal volume. So I know that this is exciting a lot of LCs within the business at the moment, and especially those ones who have such a passion for retail. So if you've got quite a large team or even like just a few LCs, I think this is really important to make sure that everyone understands, what it means for them for their personal volume. And obviously as we go through this, you'll see that there's rewards and incentives for actually growing your personal volume. So what's personal volume made up of? So it's personally generated sales. So it's you personally as the EMAL operator. So it includes your monthly inventory account plus your top up on purchases. So you guys will be aware, and if you're not aware, you can actually go in and top up your IA. So, hopefully all of you have, let your teams know what the value of being diamond is, but paying $150 a month, you can actually top that up. And I'm pretty certain it's $1,000 a month. Someone can correct me if that's the wrong information, but my understanding is you can top up $1,000 a month in IA, which is super exciting. So that's part of your personal volume. The other part that's part of your personal volume is your VIP retail customers. So any of your VIP retail customers that are making purchases, that contributes to your personal volume. And then on top of that is any additional monthly product purchases and sales that you make. So guys, there's lots of ways to generate your personal volume, and we need to just distinguish between personal volume and CV. Now CV is your sales generated by other LCs in your team. So that's your team generating sales. So there's a big difference between PV and CV, and that's really important for us to all understand going forward. VIP retail clients, retail customer sales equals personal volume, and you can earn up to 67% retail profit over and over and over again. So that's really exciting. And like I mentioned before, the PV will accumulate towards incentives and rewards, and that's really key, and I'll go into that in a minute. So hopefully that's pretty straightforward. No questions on that. If you've got any questions, chuck them in the questions box. Otherwise, I'll just keep going through. Just clarifying on a few of these points. Like I said, I got a lot of questions after the training, Sunday night leadership training, on personal volume, and it excited quite a few LCs within my own team of how they can generate and top up. So that was super exciting to get that information from them. So the power of personal volume, obviously, we want to make sure that everything's visual now. So our back office has been upgraded, as you would all be aware if you've logged into your back office. And the monthly personal volume as well as the CV is actually displayed in our back office now. So that's really exciting. So it creates exciting incentives to build your personal volume, and obviously puts an importance and encourages people to stay on their IA, because their IA contributes to their own personal volume and obviously the top-up. So, the knock-on effect to that, the domino effect, is that then creates more CV within your business, because that'll flow into your CV from your team if people are topping up and staying on their IA. So that's key, guys. Hopefully everyone understands that. Again, if you've got any questions, chuck them in the questions box. Now, in terms of the incentives, now this is something that's really exciting a lot of LCs within my team at the moment, because they realise that they can be rewarded for their retail efforts. And we've got a lot of superstars in the retail world of this business who previously weren't probably recognised in a way that shows that they're having massive success. We would know the people that are doing retail, but now it's actually a visual thing in our back office, and people are actually getting recognition for what they're doing. So to the top PV, monthly top PV equals the VIP customer sales, and obviously the personal purchases. There's the top seller with a minimum of $5,000 of PV in 1 month will actually be rewarded $1,000 of retail value, which is super exciting. So that's free product, and who doesn't want free products? The more product you wear, you can't wear your business card across the room, but you can wear these products, right? So getting free products is super exciting. Plus there's $200 worth of promo material, and I just wanted to mention the power of the promotional material. I'm going to share a few little personal experiences that I've had in the business, just to give you guys a bit of a different take on what's happened for me. I've travelled quite a bit with the business lately. I've been over to New Zealand, I went over to Indonesia, and we've kick-started the market over there. Now, I carried with me on those trips the promo material, and actually this ties in really well. So when I was in Indonesia, I had a timepiece, the Jaden timepiece, and also my red loafers basically sold off my feet to prospects who are now looking at the retail side to generate money to be able to join the business. And that's happening every day. I'm still connecting with them, but basically the products they wanted straight off of my feet, and the promo material. So there was one guy in particular who he said, "What do I need right now to get started tomorrow?" That's basically, hands down, that was the words he used to me. He was so keen to get out there and start talking to people, and I had the promo material, right? So I was prepared for that. So it's really exciting to see that we've got all these tools in our back office, and some of us don't actually utilize them, and they're there for a reason. They're very powerful. All the work's done for us. We don't need to create any of this material. It's all there. So as a top PV earner, you're going to get $200 worth of promo material. So the power of this is amazing, and if you're not carrying around any of the promo material with you, I strongly suggest you change that. I have it in my bag every day I go to my job. I have it every time I get on an airplane. It's always at reach, so I can share it with somebody. Plus, now with your personal volume, you're going to get recognition from the corporate office. So that's really, really, for like what I see is really, really significant in the sense that now you can share that. You can share that on your social media. You can, share that with prospects that you've got this recognition because of the work that you've put in and the success that you're having. So, it's $5,000 per month in personal volume, and you will have that recognition. So I'll jump to the next slide. The next one is the annual incentive. So we know that there's some absolute rock stars in the retail side with these products, and now on an annual basis we're going to recognise and reward those top sellers. Now those top sellers have to have a minimum of $75,000 per year. So what will they get for that? They'll get $2,000 of free promo material, and $2,000 is a lot of promo material, so that's super exciting. You also get a top sales jacket. So, you know, again, these things are so powerful. You know, when I left Toronto from the 10th annual convention, I got on a plane down to Miami to go on the cruise, and I was wearing my 10th anniversary jacket that I bought at convention. And it started conversation on the plane with one of the stewards. And he started asking me about the company. So, you know, the power of the things that we wear, not just the products, but, you know, to get a top sales jacket, that's a conversation starter. So many times I've had conversations started because of my jacket. I've worn it to my job, you know, because it's got global wealth trade to the billion. People, you know, have never seen that. So they start asking, oh, what's that? So, you know, they're even powerful in themselves. You'll also be rewarded with your favourite watch, handbag and shoes. They'll be Ferry branded up to $2,000 each, which is super exciting. Again, you know, Ramin just has the heart of gold and he's always just give to us, which is what I love. You know, and we're so grateful to have someone who's, you know, put so much heart into this company and just wants to give back. You'll also get recognition and an award at the convention. Again, guys, you know, I've been lucky enough to receive an award at the 10th anniversary convention, and the picture that I put on social media just generated so much conversation, and even receiving my check up on stage. You know, I put that as my profile picture not long ago, and I had that many comments, people congratulating me, you know, they see the hard work I put in and say, you know, you're really deserving of that, and that's opening lines of communication. It's another way of lead generating. So all these things, not only is it rewarding you for your hard work, but it's going to assist you in your business as well. So guys, they're all tied in, they're all linked. You know, don't underestimate the power of these things. You know, yeah, it's great to get the free stuff, but what that can actually do for your business going forward. So, you know, any opportunity I have to wear something in terms of the brands, or any of the promo material, my jacket, you know, I play around with my social media with my pictures now and again, like I said, and you're just generating conversation. So it's a really good way to start sharing your business. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Also, you know, to be able to talk to prospects, having that type of material that you can show somebody is extremely powerful. I'm lucky enough that I've got my face in the new promo video. Now that for us in a new market is so powerful. You know, people can actually see that, you know, I've achieved that. I'm part of this real, you know, real deal, this amazing company. So you guys, aiming for these incentives and rewards is really powerful for not only your own income, but also the future of your business. So I hope everyone's setting these as goals. I know we've got some really excited LCs that are, you know, looking at their personal volume as a way of building their business, not only with new business partners. So if there's any questions, guys, just put them in the questions box. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep going through. Now, this is super exciting, and this is something that really got my new LCs in Indonesia super excited because, you know, they don't have a lot of money, and even to start at 169 in the business is quite a lot of money for them. But being able to show them how they can create more and then be able to get to diamond was so powerful. You know, there's no obstacles, there's no excuses. You know, they saw the vision, they saw what this could do for their lives and create in their life. And my job as, you know, their sponsor is to show them how to create an income so that they're not out of pocket, right? So they get their money back straight away, that they can work their way up to diamond. You know, there's so many different ways to do this business. So launching as a retailer, if you accumulate $10,000 of personal volume, you'll automatically get recognized as a diamond. And that's super exciting. And I know that I've got some new LCs that's what their focus is right now. And they've got a massive retail market. So this is more than possible. If you launch as a Selenium and you accumulate $5,000 worth of personal volume, you're automatically recognized as a diamond. And if you launch as a gold and you accumulate $2,500 of personal volume, then you automatically get rewarded as a diamond. So this is in a 12-month period, and amounts are in retail value. They do exclude Fairy Mosh, but obviously, you know, we've got such a massive range in our brands of Posh and Fairy, so this is doable. Now, you know, again, I'm going to share a little bit of my own experience. I used to sit in a space of a consumer mindset when it came to this business, right? And it took me a long time to get out of that, because this opportunity is for anybody as long as we go into a creation space. So for me, it was so powerful to sit with, you know, prospects in Indonesia, especially Indonesia, who saw the vision. They saw that this was about creating a lifestyle or creating more of an income than they typically would have, what this could do for their family, etc., etc. So to be able to then not look at diamond $3,500 as, you know, out of reach, some of them only earn $100 a month. Some of them only earn $300 to $500 a month. But what they could see is the process of getting to diamond, and that they didn't need to be out of pocket, but they just have to put in the work, right? Got to get to work. And that really excited me, and it really shifted things for me in terms of how I share this opportunity with people. This is not about me. This is about what I can help others create. And, you know, it's that story that if you help enough people get what they want, you're automatically rewarded. And that's been a massive shift and lesson for me since I started this business. And now I see it as an opportunity more than a consumer. You know, the products are amazing. We know the products are amazing. You know, there's customer bases out there all over the world. But when you're talking about sharing this with business prospects, you need to show them how they can do this, and at the most efficient and beneficial way for them, so that money's back in their pocket as soon as possible. So just wanted to share that with you guys. It's been very powerful for me, as, you know, opening a new market, but it's been a learning experience for me as well. So I like to try and link everything in this business, and like I said, being able to show people how to get to this, and now, you know, being able to sell your way to diamond, that's massive. You know, we know people like Daisy, who have done at-home parties and done $10,000 in 2 hours. So imagine that. Imagine how many LCs could have a home party and get to diamond in that home party time. So I'm excited. I'm super excited about that. So I just wanted to share that. Guys, again, if you've got any questions, chuck them in the box. I know that this excited one person in particular. This excited my mum. Now, my mum was a bit of a retail queen at the end of last year. She had quite a lot of success with selling products. And when she saw that she could do that and become part of the CDSE, she got ridiculously excited. I can't even tell you. She was messaging me after the training yesterday, and I'm going to be spending some time with her to go through that and being able to show her what this all means. But if you accumulate $30,000 of personal volume, you'll automatically become a diplomat. And if you accumulate $75,000 of personal volume, you'll become an ambassador. So that's in a 12-month period. Again, the amounts are retail value, and Fairy Mosh is excluded. Now, I loved this when this was launched, because this now recognises the retail aspect of our business. And, you know, that's such a powerful part of our business. You know, people can come in and make more money doing retail than they'll make, you know, building the business to begin with. But, you know, over time they're going to build the business, but the retail side is just so powerful. You know, these products are amazing. They sell themselves. Everyone loves them. Like I said, I've sold shoes off my feet now and my timepiece, which I never thought would happen. It kind of blew me away, to say the least. But guys, you know, don't underestimate the power of retail, because some of your VIP clients may become your biggest business builders in this business. They may be a VIP client for the next 6 months, 12 months, it doesn't matter. Don't try and make them a business partner. If they want to buy the products, let them buy the products. And then over a period of time, if they decide to shift into the business partner, then awesome. But don't underestimate the value of your VIP clients and what that can create in terms of your personal volume, and obviously you to be able to help your downlines create that as well. So The next one. Now this is really cool. I got really excited by this as well. So creating top performance with top email launch incentives. So basically this is going to reward you for launching emails, and there's going to be a monthly top launcher. Now the top launcher must have a minimum of 10 emails, and they must be Selenium or above. Now you'll be recognized with a poster, and I'm pretty certain, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty certain that goes on the corporate page. So you've got recognition from corp, and again, like I said before, the power of these recognitions, don't underestimate them. You know, I know GWT is my home. I found my home. This is a life for me, and all these little recognitions along the way, they're actually building me as they're my edification, and so I become more powerful in who I am, and being able to share this opportunity and then support my team because of these recognitions, right? You've had the success, or you're doing the do. So guys, these should be all of your goals to be recognized by corp. Get your face on those posters. Get, you know, that check up on the stage. Get those leadership awards. Whatever it is, you are the CEO of your own business. We've got all the tools and everything for you to do it, and it's up to you to you know, get that recognition. So guys, don't underestimate the power of this. You will get a shirt and hat. Again, I've talked about the power of those items as well, and plus you get $1,000 cash. So who couldn't do with $1,000 cash? You know, that goes a long way for a lot of people. So the next one is top performers with top email launches, and this is the annual. So this is the top annual launches. So you can see here there's a bit of a breakdown, and this is absolutely insane. When I looked at these numbers, I was like, okay, cool, yep, all right. So 100 plus emails, Selenium and above in 1 year, and Ramin's going to give you $100 per email. $100 per email. So that equates to over $10,000 in cash. Now, I don't know about you, but I haven't had a pay rise in my job for quite some time. I haven't been rewarded an extra $100 every time I bring on a new client. You know, if anything, my hours have been cut and my pay's been reduced. So to get an extra $10,000 for just doing what you're meant to be doing in this business and launching emails is just next level, okay? So this is on top of, right? This is on top of any of the wholesale profits you get, any of the commissions. This is a recognition. This is a reward for you going out and absolutely smashing it in the business. So as you can see, it goes down in increments. So 50 to 99 emails launched is $75 per email, and then 30 to 49 is $50 per email. Again, the top launcher will get cash plus a jacket. Guys, those jackets are absolutely phenomenal, and like I said, a conversation starter. You get runner-up cash and a shirt, and then second runner-up gets cash plus a hat. So that's all pretty straightforward. I know that there's some people on the run to this, like, massively. We see it on Facebook. We see the Facebook groups blowing up with people launching new people all the time. So guys, really make sure that your teams understand this. If you've got someone who's just absolutely gunning it and they don't know about this, maybe it'll put an extra gear in for them, right? For people that are maybe sitting not doing a hell of a lot, things like this motivate people, right, to be recognized, to have incentives. So guys, take advantage of this. It's on top of everything else we earn in the company, which is super, super exciting. So guys, you would have all seen we've got a fresh back office. If you haven't, log in, get in there, have a look. Now, this is really exciting. Again, when I shared this on the training yesterday, I'm going to say my mum, again, was messaging me because she hadn't actually looked at it, even though I told her she should go in and have a look at it. And she was super excited because she could see where she was at, the tracking of her progress. So, you know, this becomes more visual, and I'm a very visual person. If I can see progress in something, then I get excited. So, you know, if you're sitting on this call and you've got a team who maybe, you know, aren't doing a lot or haven't seemed that excited by anything or not plugging into anything, can I suggest that you get on a call with them, or go and have coffee, or get on a Skype or a Zoom call and take them through their new back office. Actually take them on a tour, on a journey of the upgrades, and show what this company is doing. We're constantly improving and upgrading. It's continual improvement, right? If we weren't doing it, we wouldn't be getting better. Yeah, and that's one of Ramin's mantras, as we know from forensic. I don't know it word for word. I'm really bad at remembering word for word, but I think it's something like if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. Life does not sustain, and that's business, right? So this business is constantly improving and raising the bar, and the back office is just one of those. So guys, get in there. Obviously, you can see the training as well. You can see your performance center in terms of your growth, and this is what got my mum excited. She was starting to look at, okay, how can I get to this? How can I get to that? You know, Diamond, Diplomat, Ambassador, etc. So take your people through a tour of the new back office. Take your people through and show them the new products. You know, there's probably a lot of people that haven't looked at their back office for a long time, and they're just waiting for that little nudge. If they're still paying their IA, they're still in the business. They still love the product, but maybe they just need a little bit of a a Kickstarter. I like to, what is it, like a firecracker. Okay, so I know I got super excited when I saw the back office, and you just go exploring, and then you find new things. So the personal volume tracker's in there as well, and the VIP and email tracker, as we know, so that's been in there a while. The personal volume obviously is new. So, you know, my mum sent me a screenshot of that. She said, what do I need to do to get to Diplomat? What does this mean? All right. So she was super excited by that. So I've explained that to her. Again, it ignited something, right? So make sure you understand what's going on in your back office and share that with your team. And we know there's going to be a friendly competition amongst all of our LCs globally, and I love this. I love this. Who doesn't like friendly competition, right? So you're going to be able to track your personal volume and see where you're ranking, right? And it might ignite you. Some people are very competitive, right? And maybe that they're like, I'm going to be number one. I'm going to be the number one, personal volume champion for the month or for the year, all right? So again, very powerful, very visual, and being able to track your business performance is key. We all know that there's an income, benefits and bonus chart now, so you can have a look at that. I won't go into that in detail, but this is very powerful as well. You know, it breaks it down in terms of what people can earn, the benefits and the bonuses. It may ignite someone that's maybe been, not doing a lot, and then now they say, oh, hang on a minute, I want to have that income, or I want to get that much percentage off my products. Whatever it is, you just never know what's going to ignite someone. So it's our job on this call to reconnect with all of our teams and make sure they know what's going on in their business, all right? I can't stress that enough. So the CDSE tracker and targets, that's been in there a while, so you can obviously see how you're tracking to your next progression. So obviously ambassador, regional ambassador, national ambassador, global ambassador, so that's really cool as well. Now, this is the next exciting part, guys, the IA point conversion. Now, I know, and, the point conversion never really confused me, but I'm a numbers person, okay? So numbers was a big thing for me when I started in this business. I started to look at all the numbers. But for some people, this is like gibberish. This is like another language. They don't understand the numbers. They just love the product. They just don't get it. And that's okay. Not everyone is a numbers person. So we've simplified it now. Ramin simplified it so it avoids the confusion of converting IA to dollars. So it simplifies the product buying process, it simplifies the commission cycle requirement, and also the package value explanation. So guys, you should be all over this. If you're not and you've got any confusion, please write in the questions box now and we can have your questions answered. We want to make sure that everyone understands what this is. Like I said, it's all about simplifying and eliminating any confusion. Everything's in dollar transactions now. So everything that you see in your back office is in dollar transactions, and you can see that from here. So you see there's a dollar sign anywhere that your inventory is now. It shows dollar sign. In our shipping rates, it shows it. In our inventory account transactions, it shows it. So guys, really, really important that you understand all of that. And now when you go shopping, it's going to show you the dollar value of your IA, and when you go to your checkout and your cart as well. So super exciting, simplified. There shouldn't be any more confusion. If there is, then it's our job to stop that confusion. So if you're on this call and you still don't understand it, this is your opportunity to have it explained. So please, please, please take this time to cancel out any of the confusion that you might have. So guys, that's everything at the moment. We all know about the November to Remember. I will go through this quickly. If you've been hiding under a rock, then you won't know about this. You know, all of our GWT email operators now have the chance to qualify for the insane 7-day getaway for the last time. And I can't stress that enough. It's the last time, okay? So what does that mean? Remin basically, our corp, were inundated with requests from people that missed out on the 7-day getaway promotion, the last promotion. So what did he do? As Remin always does, he decided to give back and give us the opportunity to jump on this. So it is your last chance, all right? It is November to Remember, your last chance to qualify. And who can qualify? Every email that upgrades to Diamond. So every email that upgrades to Diamond between 28th of October and the 1st of December can qualify for the promotion. So if you are not Diamond yet, well, actually all of you should be on the CDSE. If your team are not, if you've got people in your team that are not Diamond, you need to get on the phone. You need to show them how to get to Diamond. There's so many ways of getting to Diamond, but show them how they can do that in the quickest way possible and why they want to be Diamond, not just for obviously the power of Diamond, but also for this promotion, okay? So what Remin's done is absolutely blown it out of the water, as we know. So the first time in history, if you are Diamond, which I am, if I launch a new personal Diamond email in November, I will also qualify for the getaway. So this is, I've been likening it to 2 for 1. Not only is Remin rewarding the new email operator, Diamond email operator with 7-day getaway, he's also going to give me a 7-day getaway to say thank you for launching a new email operator. Now guys, that's huge. That's 2 getaways for the price of 1, literally. So the other cool thing is you can qualify as many times as you want. I've seen on Facebook in some of the teams over in the US, people who have already qualified for almost 56 days worth of getaways. The really cool thing about this is you can leverage off of these getaways. You don't necessarily need to use it yourself. You can use it as incentives and promotions within your team. Imagine being able to gift someone a 7-day getaway. Like, that's huge, right? Or maybe you've got family. Maybe you've got family that just can't afford, you know, trips away. Maybe you want to be able to gift this to someone you love. You know, this is massive. This is I've never seen anything like this, and you've got 2 years to use it. So what I would love is for all of us to go on a big holiday somewhere in the world, meet up and bring all of our families. How cool would that be? Maybe everyone can come to Australia. It's about 34 degrees Celsius today, very hot. I know that most of who's on the call today is probably going into winter, so don't be too jealous. So guys, that's November to Remember. There's different ways to qualify. Obviously, upgrade a Diamond and qualify for the getaway. So any member, like I said. The second way is Diamond operators who launch new Diamonds also get the trip, like I said. So both of you get it. And also, the sponsor also gets a getaway on upgrades. So if anyone has joined the business and they're not Diamond yet, if they upgrade within their first 30 days, then you will receive the getaway as well, all right? So that's super exciting. So it's not just for launching straight away as a Diamond, it's also for upgrades in the first 30 days. But there's a key. We need to make sure that our teams know if they're launching anyone in the business and they're not Diamond, they miss out. Now, we don't want anyone to miss out on this getaway. So if someone's going to launch a new business partner, a new email operator in their business, you want to make sure they're Diamond. So it's our job to get that information down to our teams. So guys, that's it for the training. Do I have any questions before I quickly do some announcements? I just wanted to share that with you. I got to share with some of our team when I got back from Indonesia, you know, how powerful this business is, and just you know, for me, the biggest shift I've had is realizing that this is not about me. This is about the lives we can change and impact around the world, and you help enough people get what they want and you're automatically rewarded. Shifting your mindset to a, helping others in this world is so powerful. And once you can get to that space, this business becomes ridiculously simple. I've complicated it, but that's been a massive, massive shift for me, and I hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from with that. We've got an amazing opportunity. Ramin is about, giving back and creating, a source of income for people that might not necessarily have that opportunity, for being able to have families, be able to spend more time with their loved ones, time freedom. Time freedom is everything. I've created a lifestyle of time freedom, even though I'm still working this business. Creating a lifestyle where you get to do what you want when you want is so powerful because you have more time to give to the people you love and care about. So, guys, that is the training for tonight. Don't have any questions. Venetia said, I love your training, very effective and on point. Thanks for that. Jessica said, thank you, great training. Nolan said, thanks, Katrina, for the awesome training, much appreciated. You guys rock. I'm constantly inspired by all of you. Cannot wait to see you all at convention. You guys, everyone in the GWC family hold such a special place in my heart, and I can't wait to see you guys all in Canada. So, all right, that's it for the training. I'm just going to go through quickly some of our tours that are coming up. I know that the guys down in Calgary and Edmonton are super, super excited. I'm actually going to unmute. Erin, I'm going to unmute you. I can see that you're on the call. I'd love to hear from you about this tour. If you can just let me know that you can hear me. Are you there, Erin?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Perfect. How are you?
Wonderful. Totally E&E. Love it.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yes, we have a very, very special week coming in here. Our group chats are absolutely blowing it up. Actually, as we speak, we have Diplomats and many LCs popping in our team chat saying, 2 more confirmed, 3 more confirmed, 5 more confirmed. It's absolutely blowing up out here in Alberta. Very, very excited. Only 3 days away. I have LCs coming in, and you've heard from Tennessee, Manitoba, Saskatchewan. Also LCs from other markets sending me personal messages saying that, hey, I have a guest coming. So definitely these are the markets that you want to focus on, because obviously we have a very strong support structure here to help your guests and get all their questions answered, obviously directly from us and Ramin himself that's going to be there. And we are so blessed and thankful that he is coming. You have no idea. Very, very, very excited. Lots of planning, but we all love that, right? Because you nailed it on the head earlier about giving, enough to everybody else, and is what you're going to receive. I totally believe in that. I've believed in that for many, many years of my life, and it's all about it's not about me, it's about everybody else. And when you change that mindset, it's incredible what happens, and what you put out to the universe is what you shall receive. So definitely very, very exciting. We're organizing, picking up people from flights and at the airport and traveling down to Calgary, and making sure our kids are taken care of, and still smiling and dialing. Everybody is absolutely on cloud 9 for Ramin to come out here, our CEO, and it's nothing that, I'll be honest with you, we had never ever expected it this soon. We expected it probably well after a convention, the international convention, and it sure came sooner, and we're just so excited for this market to be impacted, because I know many lives have in crazy impacted, affected by the recession. So we know we have a solution. So we have a little bit of a competition between both cities, friendly competition, as well as competition, because I know many of you know that I've been in the industry for nearly 20 years, and there was actually one platform that or that I was part of. I actually hosted a master distributor of that company in this province, and he's actually in the same province the night before, the night that we're in Calgary. So we are absolutely blowing it up on social media, explaining to the world why we're so entirely different here, because the vision the absolutely incredible leadership we have here in GWT, all the elite leadership like yourself, Katrina. So thank you. You inspire us over there on the other side of the world. We can't wait to watch your guys' crazy Facebook Live videos. I love the one the other night that you were dancing away. It was awesome because we're all normal people. We're all normal human beings. So I could talk forever, so I'll just let you have it.
Thanks so much, Erin. Thank you. Thank you
You're
so much
very,
for sharing that.
you're very welcome.
So guys, if you know anybody in the Edmonton and Calgary area, get them along to this event. You know, having Ramin in your market is not about, you know, it's about you being able to build your business. Let him do it for you. You know, this is your event. You want to, there's no one else that can actually present and train your people more than Ramin, okay? He is this CEO and founder, and to have the opportunity to have him in your city is just huge. So guys, please make sure you send people along to that. We've also got a Toronto tour. That's on Wednesday, November the 16th. We've got Brian Arundel, our ambassador, GWT ambassador. So guys, make sure you get along to that. That is in Markham. So guys, make sure you get along to that tour. We've also got, now guys, sorry, I've got the old poster in here, my bad. I've been in meetings at work all day. We have Ramin coming down to Australia. Guys, I can't even tell you the excitement that's building here. You know, Ramin's going to be on flights, probably longer than he's going to be in our country. We've got a jam-packed agenda for him, some exciting sneaky stuff that I heard today, which I can't tell anybody, but it's going to be huge, guys. And, you know, we're just flat out doing everything possible to pack that room. You know, I've got people coming to the events that I never thought would come. You know, because they see my excitement. They see how much this has impacted my life and how much, you know, I'm being able to create a lifestyle that a lot of my friends and my family are becoming envious of. You know, I'm heading off to Melbourne in a couple of weeks after Ramin's been here. I'm then back over to Indonesia. I'll be heading, you know, I'm traveling all the time, but I'm doing it because of this opportunity. So tickets are now $99, so please get your tickets for that. If you guys are in other parts of the world and you have any prospects that you would like to come along to this event, then make sure you let us know. We will look after them. We'll make sure that they're well taken care of. And, you know, the more faces in that crowd, the better. Obviously, we know the energy comes from the crowd, and I know that Ramin will feed off that energy, and we're super excited to have him here in our city. I am secretly nervous and scared about hosting him in my city, but I'm sure it's going to be amazing. So guys, please get your tickets or send your prospects along to that event. Now we also have November to Remember Niagara Falls Power Tour and Training. Our National Ambassador, Leor Scaler, will be heading to Niagara. Guys, you want to make sure that you get along to these events. The guys in Niagara are doing amazing work. You guys are blowing up the GWT family chat and Facebook all the time. Nora and Paul, you guys are just absolutely rocking it. Juvi and Gina as well. Guys, make sure you get along to this. Leor will be in Niagara Falls. You do not want to miss out on that tour. The next one, as you guys know, there's the Hurricane Matthew Haiti Relief Fund, so you can get in the back office and donate for that. Make sure that you're all over that in your back office. Also, guys, the Boost Your Business, the Phase 6 GWT Printed Tour Flipbook. I know that there was so many excited people when they saw this come out. You know, there's no excuse to not be doing tours. You know, I got told, you know, other than the retail side, the only way we get paid in this business is by showing tours. If you're not showing tours, you're probably not making money. And that's the hard truth, right? So there's no excuse. You can do tours anywhere, home parties, coffee shops, etc. If you've never presented the tour before, get onto your My5, present with them, practice. The only way you're going to get any better is practice makes perfect, and don't be afraid. Now, we've got some LCs who have been getting out of their comfort zone massively here in Perth to be able to get prospects along to Ramin's event, and you know, to be able to see them grow and get out of their comfort zone and present these tours one-on-one is absolutely phenomenal. And that's what inspires me, right? To be able to empower people to have the success and to do things they normally wouldn't do in this business, because when that fear is broken through, then they start to do more and more and more because that fear no longer exists for what they thought was a hard job to do, right? So guys, you know, the power of these tools, again, make sure you get your hands on this and carry it with you with all your promo material. It should be on you at all times. And guys, last but not least, as we know, International Convention, woohoo! I'm super excited and cannot wait for this. I've booked rooms, I've booked multiple rooms to make sure that I didn't miss out, and then obviously some of my team wouldn't miss out. I cannot wait. We're going to be at Sheraton Niagara Falls in Canada, which is very, I had a little bit of a giggle when I saw that this was on, because when we went to the 10th Annual Convention, we went on a party bus tour for everyone that's on this call and they remember the party bus. And we went to Niagara and it felt like a really, really long drive. And then one of the buses broke down. So, well, rather than doing a party bus, let's just go straight to Niagara and have the event there, right? So, you know, Niagara is absolutely breathtaking. If you've never been there, you must go. For those that don't know, it's a World Heritage Site, UNESCO. So, you know, it has many, many reasons that you want to be able to go and check it out. So save the dates, 23rd, 24th, 25th of March. You know, it's really funny. I lived in Canada for a year back in 2005, 2006, and I never thought that I would be back in Canada, but it's got my heart. So I love going over to Canada, and you know, I look forward to this every year. This is in my calendar. I would love to see all of you guys there. And you know, the biggest thing with these conventions is the friendships you make. So you know, we've got business partners all over the world, but the connections and friendships you make and the learnings you get from this. You might have one powerful learning from just having a conversation with someone that you wouldn't have had if you stayed in Australia or you stayed in America or you stayed in the Caribbean. So guys, get to these events. You know, what I love now is all the friends that I've got around the world that I've met at these conventions. I reckon I could probably have somewhere to stay everywhere I went, right? So travel gets even less expensive, but you have people that you can hang out and they can show you their hometown. So guys, get to this convention, put it in your calendar. What you get for the convention is the mega tour on the Thursday night, the forensic networker training on the Friday, product training and IT releases on the Saturday, then you have the gala and awards on the Saturday. The value of this is through the roof. What you would pay just for forensic alone is phenomenal. So you get all of this, guys. You can get your tickets now. Gala and awards, $99. Come on, like that's hands down a bargain. Get in there, secure your tickets. Can't wait to see all of you. It was a massive party this year. Can't wait to be on the dance floor with all of you next year. And that's it. That's it from me, guys. So have an amazing day wherever you are in the world. Thank you for tuning in. And, you know, if you've got any questions, use your My5. Let's get out there. Let's, you know, grow our markets and share this opportunity with everybody we know. Much love to you all and to the billion.